Hey, it's Aaron from GameEnthus.com, checking out ToeShamBo from Zafty Games. I'm going to answer a couple of questions about ToeShamBo. What is ToeShamBo? How does ToeShamBo play? Who is it for? And would I continue playing it? What is ToeShamBo? ToeShamBo is a two-player 1v1 card game where each player gets either the blue or the orange cards with which to play. How does it play? I guess for once in my life, I can actually be brief. ToeShamBo plays like Tic Tac Toe with rock, paper, scissors placement rules. So the orange player puts down paper, scissors beats paper. So you could cover that space up with scissors. And obviously this would be your grid of 9, 3x3, much like Tic Tac Toe. The orange player played scissors, blue player could play rock. So you're trying to get Tic Tac Toe, 3 X's, 3 O's, with placement rules based on rock, paper, scissors. How does ToeShamBo play? In ToeShamBo, each player is given either the blue or the orange cards. And it works similarly to Tic Tac Toe with placement rules built around rock, paper, scissors. So players will take turns putting down a card in the 3x3 grid. So 3, 3, 3. This is your center. I'm pretty sure people understand how Tic Tac Toe works. So let's say the blue player puts down paper, and the orange player could cover it up with scissors because scissors beats paper. Also opening up for the blue player to beat scissors with rock, and then so on and so forth. Mind I'm stacking all these up here, but you would spread them out so you could try to get 3 in a row. And if you've noticed, X is on scissors, circles on rock, and then square is on paper. Meaning you have to have 3 of a row of your color. So it's not, this is not winning. 3 rocks aren't winning because this is not your rock. And let's say this was a scenario that was laid out. You couldn't just put a rock there. You'd have to wait until either you can cover up your own if it's advantageous for you until paper got there, be it yours or your opponent's. Oh, sorry. Then scissors. Then if this is the case, you could put a rock on it and then you'd have 3 in a row and you win the game. To spice things up a bit, there are some ability cards like undo, which forces, when you put undo down, you force your opponent to retract the move they just made. So if I use undo, it doesn't really go down. You just put it down, and it means my opponent has to retract the card they just had. And the other ability card is the bomb. So when the bomb is placed, so let's say I'm seeing my opponent building up a way to win. I could place a bomb. And what that means is if my opponent doesn't place their own bomb on it to nullify it, it means by the time it comes back to my turn, this whole stack blows up and goes away, and then the space starts fresh. Another mechanic of the game is you only have 3 cards in your hand at a time. So you have your whole deck here, but you're only able to draw 3 cards. And you have 3 with which to work with at any given time. You play 1, you draw back up to 3. And this is a complete mess, and this is stuff everywhere. It's orange and blues and bombs and undos. It's just everything. And that is how ToeShamBo plays. All right, who is ToeShamBo for? I think it's a card game that definitely skews a little younger. It can, put it that way. The designer's manufacturer recommendation is 8+. That seems pretty appropriate. I think I started playing this game with my kids. My youngest was like 8 or 9. She got it. She understands Tic Tac Toe. She understands rock, paper, scissors. So she'll definitely wrap her head around that. So yeah, I think that's pretty appropriate. It does skew a little younger, but I think it's also just a game that anyone who knows those 2 games can play. It's a quick card game. It's a good maybe warm-up game, good in-between game. Give a couple of minutes, pull this game out, play. Pretty much it. Would I play ToeShamBo again? Yes, I would. I enjoy it. I don't think the artwork is like fantastic, but I think it gets the job done. I think at a quick glance, you can definitely tell what's paper versus what's a rock versus what's a pair of scissors. Same for the bomb and an undo. I think the artwork is not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's fine. It's not stellar, but it's nothing wrong with it per se. It gets the job done. The card quality I think is pretty good. They're not too flimsy, not too stiff. It's a good card quality. The box is fairly small. It's a quick game, easy to play. Yeah, I would definitely play it again. We haven't brought it to the table in a while, but it's something that when we do play, we definitely enjoy it. It's fun. It's nothing that you're not coming over to someone's house to play ToeShamBo, but as a good filler game or a good game just to kill some time and have some fun, why not? ToeShamBo from Zafty Games. I like it. It's fun. So that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, something should be on screen now that you can click on. Other videos, like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment about this game, other card games, whatever. Check out GameEnthus.com, the GameEnthus podcast. Wash your hands, be safe, help out when you can. Appreciate those who are risking a lot to go out there and continue to do their jobs. So, you do it for me. Thank you. Take care and be blessed.